Alright, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Mic is looking good. I see camera, I see Tower of Time in the back. Welcome everyone to a Tuesday, January the 8th edition of Muckluck Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Muckluck. And today we're picking up where we left off in Tower of Time. Really enjoying this game so far. It feels like such a diamond in the rough. There is like no Twitch community for this game. It's almost non-existent, but I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Probably more fun than Pillars 1, equal fun to Pillars 2 Deadfire, but that's just my personal take on it. My inventory has got a little bit of mass to it. Let me see if I can clear any of this out. So this item gives you a massive 57% increase to your spell power. I've seen no other item with stats like it. However, it does -6 hit point regeneration. So if you don't offset that, you're just bleeding out all over the place, I suppose. This gives health regen, skill power, 3 mastery. So this is probably an upgrade to that. Let's take a look at this guy, because we've got 2 casters. That's the negative health regen one. 4, skill power increase 6, skill increase 7. Probably just keep what we have. So let's break those 2. Also, last night, right at the end of the stream, I leveled up Whisper to level 10. So she now has every skill and a few of its modifiers available to her. So I've been trying to figure out what to do with her as a character. I love Magic Tower. Teleport is useful for getting her out of trouble, so I'm probably going to keep those 2 things. You notice Magic Tower is now upgraded all the way to the bottom. If I'm going to get rid of something, it would be Elemental Barrage, and I would pick up something else such as Mind Control or Blizzard. Just to try it out, let's try getting rid of Elemental Barrage skill points. And let's get Mind Control. Let's see. The 2 types of Mind Control is the mob that you Mind Control has increased defense and more health, or it has stronger attacks and faster movement. I mean, if the mob that we Mind Control gets killed, that's still an enemy getting killed. And if it kills things, I'm thinking keep it fragile, not tanky, and let it just go to town on other things. If it kills or dies, that's great. So that means every 40 seconds, a small, normal, or large enemy, I'm not really sure what those are classified as, we will find out, I can grab for my side. Obviously less useful for boss battles unless it summons ads. Alright, so... Oh, I almost forgot. I need to actually put my control on a bar. There we go. Okay, so we'll try that out. And let's see, boots. His current boots have 5 speed. That's tough to replace. And hers have 2 life. I would take skill power over, well, probably 279. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, what about these? Movement speed increase. She's got teleport. She doesn't really need to stack movement speed. Alright, we can get rid of both of those. And that. And what are these? This has an enchant slot. Movement speed, attack speed, no skill power. Let's get rid of it. Okay. That should be more than enough inventory space for quite some time. So with that, what I'm going to do is, before the stream started, there was a puzzle here that basically involved clicking a bunch of different gongs that were in different areas of the map until you clicked them in the right order. Now, a puzzle like that that's just kind of chance until you get it, I really don't feel guilty about, looking up the solution on YouTube so that I don't bore people when I'm streaming. So I did Google the correct sequence, the sequence of the 4 gongs. It's only 4, but they're really spread out. So I'm gonna go do that and get that quest reward, which is one of the amulets we need for the other minor quest. So we're going to run back here. My muscle memory is going for action RPGs right now. I'm hitting the wrong button to open the map. Okay, here we go. Air sector. Let's see if I can remember where this was. Alright. That's the first one. and they do not make a noise if you click them in the wrong order. There we go. Alright, so the force field on the altar just went down. Your party has struck all 4 gongs in the correct order. The protective magic around the altar is removed, granting access to the air amulet. And I believe that's the only elemental amulet we did not have. So with that, we should get access to the next quest. Okay. Quest log updated, air amulet collected. Alright, so now let's go back to the wisp, or the guy that looked like a wisp. His soul trapped in the cage. And tell him we've got the amulets and see what he says. My friends, how goes the search? Have you collected all 5 amulets? It was a nominal task for the Queen of Shadows. However, the means to combine them eludes us. If I understand it correctly, all you need is hold all 5 amulets within the energy field surrounding me. They should fuse together into a single amulet, absorbing the power of the spell that has ensnared me. Though I do not understand the void element, the resulting amulet will surely be a powerful artifact. Okay, let's do this together. Everybody grab an amulet. Seeing as how we're a man extra, I think I'll sit this one out. Wait, we can't just release this mage into nothingness. Nervous? Nothingness? What do you mean? Where's your compassion, Kay? To whatever ends, we will give him the freedom he seeks. You would sacrifice his immortal soul for an amulet. Mage, you have been here for hundreds of years. There's nothing left of you but dry old bones. If we release your mind from its magical prison, it will surely mean your death. Surely death is better than having your head trapped in a cage forever. What? Hundreds of years? All my friends and family gone? Bad form, Kane. A painless release would have been the most compassionate course of action. Now you just made things complicated. I live by a series of virtues, Maeve. I have done my best to instill noble truths within others as well in you, to no avail, I see. My code of conduct does not allow me to treat an innocent as an enemy. He has the right to choose his own fate, privy to all the facts. And what of our quests? The amulet he speaks of could mean the difference between success and failure. The lad is right. He should be given the chance to choose. Well, Wisp, what is it? Death or eternal imprisonment? I don't know. I dread an eternity in this state, but death... No, that thought is terrifying. Please, there must be another way. Don't kill me. You face a dilemma. Just the slightest nudge from your mind will tip the scales and push the amulets into the barrier. There's no doubt in your mind this artifact that this fusion creates could prove important in your champion's quest. On the other hand, do you have the right to take an innocent life? I'm not killing him. Right now I'm preventing his soul from getting to the afterlife. That's different. Somehow there is another way to help him. Choose wisely. Make the amulet. Kane, Eric, and Rackham dislike. Maeve, Boren, and Whisper like it. Alright, so 2 of my party, 2 hated it and 2 liked it. While you feel sorrow for the mage's predicament, his physical body has been lost for many years. There's no undoing what has been done, and you cannot risk all Artara over a single soul. You gently focus your mind on Kane, suggesting it's time Wisp faced his fate. Be at peace, Magus. See it for what it is, Kay, an act of mercy. Besides, look at this amulet. We could fight our way through a chamber full of elementals with this around one of our throats. The girl speaks the truth. I have never seen such a potent amulet. The power inside is magnificent. Like vultures at a corpse, tearing away the spoils of a lost life. I'm disappointed in you, Maeve. Well, lucky for me, Kane, I'm not a king's champion. I have no 7 virtues to live up to. I fulfill my duty in my own way, doing whatever I need to do to get the job done, even if that means making the hard decisions sometimes. The Barksman may have a point. The importance of what we're doing is perhaps beyond the life of one mage, one with a dead body at that. No, noble elf, that was murder. Spiritual murder, maybe, but still murder. If we resort to doing whatever it takes, no matter the consequences to innocent life, then maybe Artara isn't worth saving. What's done is done. The secrets of this tower demand a high price, and the currency it deals in are the lives of mortal beings. The mage was not the first, nor will he be the last, and I sense before our task is complete, more among us will be called upon to pay. Okay. The remains of the aspiring magi is soul no longer trapped. Was it an act of kindness or selfishness? Alright, so here's the amulet. So the amulet gives insane resistance, 15 to all resist. Also, 1 health regen, 1 mana regen. Let's see, if I do this, 3, I lose like 20 health. Oh, some of our resistance is cap at 80, y'all. We did not know that. I mean, I think he could do with losing a little bit of health. He has freaking absurd amounts right now. Let's see. Attack speed 4%, 2 mastery. Okay, I guess we're fine. Alright, let's see what that did to the quest log for this floor. We're down to 1 side quest and 1 scroll remaining. I'm pretty sure I left the scroll on purpose because it had negative stats. It's over there. What is the 1 side quest? Mysterious Key. You're actually located in the water sector, however it doesn't seem to be affecting anything nearby. Lorraine was found dead in a hidden cave. I'm not sure what that quest wants me to do, so we'll come back to that later, because we have plenty of other things on our agenda right now. So let's pop back to the city, and then go back to the 4th floor. Alright. So where are we? Right here. Oh, there's a treasure chest back there I missed. Have to get that at some point. Energy pylon. What? Would you look at this little contraption? What a beauty. It'd make a fine toy for one of my sons. It takes a vivid imagination, indeed, to envision this machine as a toy. Regardless, it is clearly in non-working order. Light is a form of energy. If we can get all 4 blocks illuminated, the machine will activate itself. I like the way you're thinking, mistress. Do you think they are connected to those levers we fixed earlier? We should try to get them all going. We fixed earlier. I must say you dwarves have a strange way of assessing things. How can you fix something if you don't know what it is and how it works? Good point, noble elf, but in matters of machinery, I will gladly yield judgment to Rakim. I don't see any harm in getting those machines running. If we're able, who knows? Maybe they will help us elsewhere in the tower. What accent? That's my best dwarven accent. Alright. Now why can't I turn this one over here? Found some gold. Your champion sees a strange mechanical construct. It trembles ever so slight from time to time, as if ready to spring down the pedestal, only lacking the power. Why can't I click? Okay, so I can mess with all the pylons except this one on the right. Staring directly into the photon pylon may cause permanent damage. Please manipulate with caution and be aware of nearby individuals. Master Engineer boots. Wow, those are really nice. What class are those for? Not... Oh wait, they're Ranger. Those are really freaking nice. Let's do that. You're a dwarf? Oh, treasure chest hidden in the corner. A magic axe. Hey, I'm controlling 6 people and trying my best to make different accents for each one, okay? Doing my best here. Officer's Handbook. An oddly clean book clasped with a polished silver hinge lies on a table before your champions. Most of the pages have been torn out, but the introduction is intact. Since the great incident, the world has been in turmoil. Without the political and logistical influence of the tower, society fragmented in a single decade. Rumors circulate among those of us absent from the tower when it happened, ambassadors and their staffs, field agents, and so forth, but we all know it was Proteus's doing. Who else could channel the power necessary to rend the earth and thrust the entire tower underground? No, the question is not who did it, but why was it done? The senior ranked among us survivors, those who knew of the power struggles at the top of the tower, speak of the Organte threat and the schism that it caused on the High Council. Let's hear this. No, you gotta wait till there's a conversation. I will say, because two of them are like female characters, and they sound the same. Our efforts to locate the tower underground finally bear fruit. Preparations are now underway to reach the top of the subverted structure and find out exactly what happened and what needs to be, or what can be done at this point. This is a time of great anxiety, as no one is certain wait awaits us? Spell check. Was Proteus's action a last desperate recourse to a tower overrun with constructs, or worse yet, could the Organte themselves have finally broken through? While nerves are high, we work diligently to maintain the chain of command and some measure of order. Magi and experienced explorers have taken positions of authority within the expedition. We are likely afforded only one single chance to penetrate the tower and unravel the mystery. The following text is intended to serve as an organizational framework outlining the roles and responsibilities of the established command hierarchy, as well as protocols for enforcing discipline.
This is a powerful memory for someone imprinted on such fragile material. It seems an expedition of survivors returned to the tower to right what had gone wrong. As if the great life oak sets many roots, they must have resided on this level for a significant amount of time.
A command center. Unfortunately, it seems their expedition failed.
Their loss might be our gain. Maybe they left some useful items or information behind.
Female voice is trash. What is this? A towering structure of metal and gears, referred to as an iron tree. Okay. I wonder if there's something else I have to do to be able to get that last pylon working. Oh, here's a lever. Another mysterious lever. Your champions leave it in the on position. This was the last of the 3 levers required to activate the power pylons next to an inactive construct. Yay! Book on Technomancy. Among the shelves filled with ruined tomes of various design, one oversized book in particular draws your champion's gaze. Dusting off the cover, a gold embossed title reads First Principles of Technomancy. Complicated diagrams and long passages about combat strategy fill the volume. After a quick glance, the champions turn back to the first page and read the introduction. Many on the High Council look askance at the new school of magic Technomancy. They do... I'm immediately reminded of the Asura in Guild Wars 2. They do not see its true potential, nor do they recognize the power of our technological heritage. Their outlooks are skewed, seeing only how magic led to a dilapidated infrastructure, planes which no longer fly, trains derailed and rusting, and other technological marvels of transportation all rendered useless since the invention of teleport crystals. History will record that the technical knowledge of our forebears is not yet and should never be lost. Technology can be fused with our new knowledge of mana and magic, yielding artifacts which neither magic nor technology alone can yield. A great magus can summon forth and throw gobs of fire at an enemy, but in time, even the greatest magus depletes his mana and tires. In contrast, a simple soldier can fire enchanted pistol bullets with little effort as long as physical supplies last.
Fascinating. I'd bet half my wealth the author of this tome was a dwarf.
Nonsense. Dwarves are miners. Masters at the craft to be sure, but simple miners nonetheless. The twinning of magic and artifice is surely an elven art.
What? Why only an elf?
Enough. This constant bickering over nothing must cease at once. It's not helping us get anywhere.
Look here, at the author's name on the spine. Elolia Arsemis. This woman was neither elf nor dwarf. She was one of my people, a shadow.
Thank you for settling that, Your Highness. He's such a butt kisser. Lesser Scroll. +1 speed to a target of your choice. That's going to be Whisper. And a relic chest. It's not a mimic this time.
Let me check this door.
Rakim inspects the door and the frame carefully. He finds no lock, so he pulls out his axe and swings at the door mightily. Teeth shaking. Nay. The door wins for now. Well, thank you for giving me the option to hack it, unlike every other door in the game. Alright, I guess I can go back to the pylon. Let's see, old typing device? How frustrating, another dead end. This place reminds me very much of the endless forest back home, except without the mathematical certainties of time portals or the clearly defined currents of the life spark. Life spark? Pardon me, I forget not all races are gifted with elven sight. Our eyes are able to see the life energy emitted by all living things. In the endless forest, these energies create distinct visual currents which allow my kind to traverse the maze-like woods with ease. Tell us, Forest Mage, what do your elven eyes make of that strange panel on the wall? Those circular things covered in letters and numbers must have a purpose. I'd bet my axe it's related to the doors somehow, but its workings are beyond my understanding. I concur with the Rune Lord.
The ice goes where the river flows. We will turn back and find another way.
Hey, Biggs, can you speak Common Tongue for a change? The door seemed to have neither keyhole nor handle. It can't be opened by force. Perhaps there's another way. The door wins for now. Yeah. He gave up pretty quick. Alright, that's the last pylon. Now what? Robot come to life? Maintenance unit awaiting instructions. It speaks! We fixed it!
That which works and toils with endless designs, yet dares dream to be free. Indeed, our world has lost much since the ancient times. If we once had knowledge to create life itself, can you understand us, machine?
Comprehension 100%. Do you have a name? Yes. Well? Oh, great. I see where this is going. Hey, machine, what's your name? Designation WD-40C3PO CC1701ED209. WD-40C3PO, really? Throwing up her hand. Okay, we get it. What a horrendous name for such a beautiful construction. We shall call you differently. Aye, I know. We shall call you Shiny. Somehow I don't think that is quite fitting either, Rakem. Besides, this thing holds little beauty. It is a random merge of metal and crystal. I certainly have seen far fairer things in my time. Glances toward Maeve. Wow, thirsty. Oh, laddie, I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say, but if you insist, we'll call it something else. What about Dave, Kit, Johnny 5, Mech? Yes, Mech, short and lovely, perfect. Machine, your name is now Mech, do you understand? Comprehension 100%, I am Mech. And what exactly do you do here in the tower, Mech? I serve and obey, systems maintenance clearance level 2B. So, you fix things? Affirmative. Wait a minute, are you controlled by the tower? ... Well... ... It seems to have stopped working. Perhaps its power source is malfunctioning. Too bad. I kinda like the idea of having a little helper who could fix things in this crazy place. Great spirits know we could've used the help. Smirking. What? What did I say? When you questioned this construct, you told it to wait a minute. Oh, yeah, oh, that's right, it follows instructions to the letter. Amazing! A machine made to understand language and make independent decisions, and not a drop of mana anywhere in its design. Whoever oversaw this level of the tower must have been masters of craftwork beyond all comprehension of the word. More than a minute has passed. Let us see if Whisper is correct. Master Smith, if you'll be so kind to tell the construct to join our ranks. Mech, are you with us? Mech is here. You are here. Affirmative. Mech is with you. Alright then, you beautiful piece of metal. Looks like you're with us. Fall in behind. We're on our way to the bottom of this tower. Holding his hand at the brow of his head, if he had a brow. You command. Mech obeys. Mech is active. Like, is he a party member? No, he's not the last party member. Okay. I guess we just use him to open doors, so let's try this locked door up here. Maybe our little friend can be of assistance here? Mech, can you open this door? Affirmative. Well, Yes, Mech as well, thank you for your query. It takes some getting used to, but I think I have the hang of this now. Remember, this little guy only understands precise instructions. You didn't actually tell him to do anything, Noble Elf. Mech, please open the door. Unable to comply, Mech processing power inadequate. Processing power? Apparently its energy source is depleted, though I know not what it means by processing. Quest log, update Mech. Okay. Let's try the door over here. No, okay. Whoa. Construct, can you do something about the light in here? Hello, Construct, do you hear me? Kane, I think you need to address it by the name we've given him. Really, Maeve, are you the authority on constructs now? Shakes head, waits for a moment. Mech, can you turn on the lights here? My torch does not provide adequate light. Affirmative, please stand by. Great, well done, Shield Guard. What if the controls for the lights are somewhere deep below or no longer operable? We might never see that thing again. I have faith in our little friend. Hey, let there be light. Long drawn out silence. Plot twister, Mech uses Windows Vista. Level illumination restored. Thank you for your patience. Ha! Well done, Mech. Quest log updated. Lights on. There's the chest that we missed that was on the map. Let's see what's over here. This never came over in this direction. The title of one of the books catches your eye, Mechanics of the Tower. Much of the tome lies in a ruin. The few intact pages present obscure details concerning architectural elements and complex engineering formulas. During the champion's brief review, one passage does stand out. No longer invincible, the sources of its power cut one by one, it retreats into the artifact. It is essential that the first source reintroduced must originate furthest from the Titan's base. Only this source bears the initiating couplet of the spell. Note, the priming the artifact that houses the Titan will not reawaken it. Titan? Is that the final boss? We fighting a Titan? Some gold over here. Broken mech. This machine resembles the one following us.
Hey Muck, I'm just lurking because I'm doing my homework on thermodynamic equilibrium. Say hi to Chip for me.
I will do that, Ajax. He's hanging out in the living room right now. Well, as soon as he comes in, I'll tell him you stop by. And, have fun. I like how the emote's called Not Like This. Aye, it does, but what are those little black things that adorn it? Mech doesn't have such trinkets. Exquisite detail. I wonder if they are aesthetic or functional to ends that escape us. Processor chips, increase processing speed, insert to upgrade. What do you mean, Mech? Insert where? Rear secondary port, thin slot below my head. There you go, laddie, that should do it. System restart, please stand by. Upgrade complete. Thank you. I feel like my old self again. Like, he's not talking in cap spam anymore. I'd like to give a piece of my mind to whoever sought my original chipset for an old guard processor. Is that you, Mech? You sound different. The increase in processor power has allowed me to reinstall my sentience programming.
Chip is the star of the stream, and we all know that.
Very nice. I've actually got the recording of last night's stream where it was the cutscene and he was just attacking the crap out of my arm. I was thinking it would make a good gif for something. I was thinking that too, Chris J. I was worried where he was going with that. The increase in processing power has allowed me to reinstall my sentience programming and restore previous memory files. My current capabilities will also now allow me to operate the machinery on this level. We just need to get to its generator. What's a generator? Generator. Noun. A thing that generates something in particular. In this case, power to control the dyna relays that control the access points. If you wish to proceed to the lower floor, I must repair the main generator. I assume this is why I was reactivated. Excellent! We did not reactivate you only for these means, Mech, but your help in this matter will be most appreciated. Let's get to it. I love it. Let's see. Master Engineer Cap. True Sight. Increase critical chance by 15%. That's a pretty nice hat. Who can use that hat? That's a ranger hat. 21% crit chance. So we lose a bunch of armor pen, but gain a bunch of crit. Try it out. Alright. Some gold back here in the corner. I see you hiding gold. You saw the clip on Discord. A simple-looking table with ordinary commonplace books of the time, Omegas' Guide to Penmanship, the best places to eat in Artara, and horse breeding for beginners. It's random. Oh, found some gold. Table with scattered books, plain-looking table with a handful of mundane books, 2 works of fiction, and a report on the construction materials used during the creation of the tower. Nothing of particular interest. Opening the door, please wait. Door is open now. Ha! You're a beautiful piece of metal. Sweet. Plus 3% to water resist. Tank. Oh, what? It's a tarp. Oh my gosh. Some of our companions have been trapped in a cage. Free them before you get overrun. Oh, boy. Wait, the robot's gonna help us? What? Wait, hold on. Who? I can't tell who that is. That's Whisper. Okay, let's free Whisper first. Let's have you 3 come over here now. Let's free Kane. All the pets hopefully buy us some time. Oh, let's use mind control for the first time. There we go. Got Kane out. The Suffocation Sphere and Ice Cloud. Let's move you 3 up here a bit. Summon our elementals. Mind control's about to come back up. Stuff coming from the left. I wonder if I can mind control that. I mean, even if I could, there's nothing to really throw it against, right? Let's just try it. I can, apparently, yes. Ooh, get out of that, get out of that. Use our heal. Throw our summoned elementals over there. Throw our taunt rock down right there. Taunt this stuff. controlled the mechanical mage. It's fighting its friend now. That's fine with me. Throw some more traps because we've got some excess mana here. Do with the warrior heal. Oh, get out of that. Ah, I just realized Mecha's over here punching this thing for dinky amounts of damage. What happens if I mind control the last mob? Achievement unlocked, Comrade in Arms. Win the battle with Mech alive. Oh, is that... I really didn't have to try to keep him alive, but interesting. I didn't even note that he had a health bar. Maybe he never took a single hit, because I don't think you see the bar if they're 100%. That's cool. Alright, so got everything in that room, now that the trap is cleared. Let's head back to the big door. Let's see. Mech, can you open this door now? Affirmative. Mech leaps into action. One of his digits plug into a socket on the wall as its other hand starts tapping buttons. Slowly at first, then with such speed its movements are little more than a blur. After a few moments, there's a silent click in the frame around the door and it starts humming silently. Code machine is working now. Password is required to open the door. Ha! Lassie was right. This machine may come in handy after all. Imagine hundreds, no thousands, just like him. Dwarves could rebuild the entire world with an army of mechs under our command. By the size of that smile, I don't doubt it, Chief. Not one bit. Oh! Oh, I'm so glad I wrote this down, guys. So yesterday, we found a sheet that said triangle 0180. Let me try this. 0180. Oh, that's not it? Oh, dang it. Hold on, installation manual? Code machine has been installed. Default password is 1111. Okay, maybe the 0180 thing is for another door later. Okay, this is 1111. Another statue. It seems strangely out of place here. I wonder what this one does, or what it wants. As your champions draw closer, the statue's eyes start to glow with an intense blue light. What do you want? Can you not see I am busy? Busy? Doing what exactly? I am Faradness. It is my responsibility to provide power throughout the entire tower. Every light that lights, every hum that hums, whir that whirs, and ping that pings, they would all be dim and silent without my effort. Hate to break it to you, pal, but there ain't much humming and buzzing around here anymore. What do you mean? The cable connected to my back feels the grid of the entire tower and has done so far beyond it before any of you were born, so if you'll excuse me, great matters demand my attention. Mech looks behind the statue and notices something that demands his attention. When the others move closer to see what he's looking at, they see a large black rope running from the bottom of the statue. Inside the black rope lie dozens of smaller, frayed metal ropes. A small severed portion of the black rope disappears into the wall. Faradus, the tower no longer functions at full capacity. Your connection to the grid is severed. Maeve bends down and picks up a portion of the black rope still attached to the wall. Mech's eyes go bright and he straightens up with a jerk. Can't we just plug him back in or something? Wait, don't touch that! That cable is deadly! Before the construct is finished speaking, Kane yanks Maeve back, ripping the cable from her hand. She glares at him, rubs her arm, and walks away shaking her head. You have fought many battles alongside your trusted friend, yet never have you seen him so rattled. 'Cause he likes her. Connected to your champions as you are, you feel Kane's heart racing and a sense of sheer dread washing over him. Upset and emotional. I know, oh, how I know. My existence is meaningless. I did not think you would realize. I thought if I acted the part, I could relive my glory days when I actually contributed to this great structure. Oh, the humiliation. Why were you disconnected in the first place? In the beginning, when the tower was first built, things were simple. Everything served a single purpose, the training of the Magi. However, as the years progressed, training became secondary to more serious research and study, things that required more and more energy. Then one day the technomancers advanced their craft to such an extent that I was no longer needed, replaced by an unthinking monster, a generator who fills this entire floor. Don't be glum, laddie. I'll have you back up and running in no time. I just need to reconnect you at the back there. I think... Stop! Don't! The new system is all wrong. If I were connected now, it would overload my systems. In a fraction of a second, I would be no more. If only there were something simple for me to power, then my existence would have purpose again. The fountain across the corridor requires power and oversight. Fresh, clean, cool water now flows from the deep, constant like the stars above in the night sky. What better task could one ask for? There are some auxiliary wireless transmitters behind me. If you can connect me one to the fountain at the base, that would be great, but one will not suffice. After so many years, my energy banks are overflowing. You will need to find a second machine for me to power. Your champions will take 2 transmitters from the back of the statue. Okay. So... So where's the fountain it's talking about? Had I already gone past it? A dispensing machine. This is a parts dispensary. The items we require may be located here. Completely abandoned, untouched for perhaps hundreds of years. I doubt we'll get anything from this. It is autonomous and therefore should still contain a good selection of items. We should look for a way to power it. We've got a way. Alright, it's neither of the codes that I have right now. Oh, there's some gold hiding back there. Find that stuff. So where is this fountain I just told this thing about? Is it back the way I came from? Okay, it's on the map. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna hope this is it, because we already found this fountain actually damages a champion permanently. So I don't want the buff from this. Yeah, okay. I was making sure that it did not require me to use that fountain to do the quest, and that is not the case. There must be another one. Alright, let's continue on into the other sections. Maybe they were talking about a fountain that was out of my eyesight. What do we hear? Greater Scroll. Minus 20 mana, plus 1 mana regen per second. I don't know that I have anyone really hurting for mana regen. I mean, the Ranger, maybe? I guess the Ranger. Everyone else in the party can spam their stuff. Big boiler. The large metal cylinders more resemble barrels. Turnable wheels seem to release steam. The pressure gauges don't work on the large versions either. And treasure chest back here. Cool. Some gold. Oh, there's a waypoint over here. Faradis's fountain. Oh, this is the fountain. Fountain generator. Oh, it made the chest come floating up. It's a very buoyant chest. Oh, I didn't even see these things. Alright, time for a fight. Three portals and towers? Just, oh. This is the first time we've had to deal with towers and portals. mind controlled that big guy, so hopefully he's gonna fight his friend. This could be a challenging fight. There's 3 towers and 3 portals to take out, and when I'm wailing on the towers, the portals are just spawning mobs. This could be a chore. I'm gonna throw some range magic to start whittling away on the portals if I can. Looks like my heals will actually heal mind controlled stuff if I have something mind controlled. There's some bear traps over there. I see some guys incoming. Down. Let's have you 3 come closer. You're really out of range right now. Throwing some traps down for the next portal if I can. Still have the little robot mech alive too. The one that gave us the achievement last time. Alright, 2 portals down. Oh, the last portal just hit its timer. I spent too long not messing with it, and now it's coming flooding over. Here we go. Use all my AoEs. That was a lot of mobs. I controlled that guy there. Alright, 1 portal and then 1 tower left. These fights are very engaging. I enjoy it. I look forward to seeing what some of the endgame fights look like. Oh, there it is. Let's see. There's 1 more tower after this. Gotta find. That was the mind control just working on. I wonder, can you mind control a tower? If you mind control the last unit, you just win. It just ends the fight. Like... it doesn't bother to like wait on the mind control to wear off and for you to kill it. It just goes, you won. That's funny. And yes, it works on towers apparently. Alright. Damage. The rock did 12,000 damage during that. The end did a lot. That bow didn't do much. I guess they were resistant to air damage. The mech, that whole fight, he did 175 damage. You must have been punching for like one. That's terrible. Interesting encounter there. We learned quite a bit. Okay, we need a code for the dispensing machine. Note with code. Expedition breastplate 2268. Hey! Neat. 40 health, skill power increase. Is that an upgrade? 12, 40. Doesn't look like it immediately. Control panel. Halt, organic beings cannot enter this place. The generator is a hybrid of magic and technology containing enough artidium to prove lethal. Artidium? I know of this substance. In our lore, great Lord Vantish wrought a kingdom under a northern mountain known to contain the silver substance of high luster. Extracting vast quantities of the precious metal, Vantish flourished at first, but as his engineers and miners went deeper, his people fell foul to a mysterious affliction. 1 year after the sickness began, an ambassador from a neighboring kingdom visited and found the entire kingdom stinking of death. Cautiously making his way toward the king's stronghold, the ambassador found rotting corpses at every turn, from the streets to the grand halls. Nearly every dwarven skeleton lay robbed of its hair. The ambassador escaped back to his own kingdom, where he turned paler, lost his hair, and died 2 days later. Vantish's kingdom has since been sealed to all dwarves, and Artidium is known to my people as Cursed Silver. Large stockpile of Artidium cross-referenced and indexed. Thank you, Rakim. However, please note, I can come and go freely here. Artidium has no effect on my systems. Well, can you fix it then? Please fix it for us if you can. An inspection of current system status is required. Please stand by. It sounds familiar. It definitely does. I feel like this was a Doctor Who arc as well. There's loot's back there. He's got to be able to fix this thing at some point. Well, system damage report. Only 23% operational. Nay, that didn't sound good at all. Do not worry, I can restore the generator. It only requires a few key components. The area here held the engineering corpse of the tower. There is a high likelihood all the spare parts you need may be acquired easily. What do you need specifically? Tell us what to look for and we'll recover them. There are 4 required components. I will have the generator up and running within minutes of integrating all 4 parts. The generator requires a mana coupler, platinum rod, ignition pilot, and mana diffuser. Okay. Some gold. Small broiler. Extremely well-crafted metal barrels. Gauges on the side display pressure, but when Kane pushes on them or hits them, the arrow and numbers don't fluctuate. More gold. Another dispensing machine. Ah, got it. Back up to the north. Yeah. Oh, treasure chest. Almost missed it. Note with code, Mana Diffuser 9011. I'm writing that down. I'm betting I'm gonna have to punch that code into the machine back there. The Balrog. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was an episode of Doctor Who, though, where there was these people, and they found this drug, and they put it into a patch, and they would put it on their neck, and it made, they were just drugs for, like, every emotion. So they could just be like, happy, and, like, it ended up being lethal. It's like their whole society super flourished for, like, because everyone was so productive for, like, a year, and then everyone just started dropping dead. So, like, he comes in and just finds corpses everywhere with patches on the neck. The devastation of the area ahead slows your champion's approach to a crawl. A massive crater consumes the floor and every wall sits bowed outward at the middle as if a great force pushed the walls at their center all at once. The only explanation is a battle with a mysterious Deva. Have you ever seen destruction on such a scale? A truly powerful magic must have been at work here. I don't think it was magic. I don't sense any mana residues. I believe the source was conventional.
A single flame burns the wick to ash, but only the dragon's breath can melt metal such as this. And yet, I see no dragons here. Curious.
If the source of this destruction was indeed technology, if the ancients had access to such power, then tell us, Rune Lord, how did it not save them from the enemy of old? There's only one answer to that riddle, Sir Druid. Clearly the enemy wielded even stronger power. Mech, do you know anything of this? No, I will analyze now. Please stand by. So he's gonna run around and look around again. I estimate the energy output of the explosion which destroyed this chamber at 100 megajoules minimum. Faint traces of artidium indicate that the explosives used were not conventional. Do not worry, however, the particle count is minimal and not harmful to organic beings. Did anyone else understand a word he just said? Please allow me to explain again. Never mind. It can wait until another time. Thank you, Mech. Skeleton. A dozen human skeletons lie strewn about the area, remnants of a great and ancient battle. Lit candles and melted remnants of many long expired surround the skeletons. These candles have been set with much care. Someone honors these dead.
Yet not enough to bury them.
Perhaps it was not within their power to remove them from this place. Aye, or they didn't have any place suitable to put them to rest.
We must tread carefully and honor the sanctity of this chamber.
The dead need no wealth. We should search them for valuables.
Have you not an ounce of decency? They are not my people, but I will have no part in their desecration.
I will. Maeve shrugs and moves towards the nearest skeleton. Impassioned, Eric turns to Kane with wide eyes. Before Maeve can reach the remains, Boren steps before her, blocking the way. Though few words have been spoken, you can feel the tension between your champions. It may be wise to focus your will and influence their course of action before things escalate out of hand. Search the bodies. Like, they don't need this stuff. Whisper happy, Maeve happy, Eric and Boren not. Okay, two of those these three here are in my party, so that's a net gain. The potential gain in finding an item or document to aid your champions accomplish their task far outweighs the religious practices of the long deceased. You focus your will on your champions and suggest they aid Maeve in searching the skeletons. The skeleton's rotted remains produce little at first. After the Queen of Shadows aids Maeve in her efforts, the two locate a lot of gold. It may not be a hidden key or scroll of ancient wisdom, but your champions will certainly put this wealth to good use. 300 gold. Okay. There's some more gold. There's a fight down there. Ephemeric Chains 2. Look, something glimmering in the corner. It's a signet ring. I wonder why it wasn't destroyed in the explosion. I guess someone could have dropped it here after the fact. Let me take a look, lassie. Ah!
What is it, Jarl Dwarf? What do your keen dwarven eyes spy?
Okay, Legolas. Ah, nothing too significant. Was just admiring the craftsmanship. It is exquisite.
If it did survive the destruction of the room, its resilience would make it quite significant. I suggest we hold on to it to study later, if nothing else.
Sounds good to me. I'll place it in here for safekeeping. Pockets the ring.
A rose is a rose by any other name. Did we not read of a signet ring before, one that is supposed to open the way to a hidden retreat?
Find the hidden engineer's retreat. I'm glad he remembered that, because I didn't remember that. Mick, can you do something about this toxic gas here? Can you remove it? Once the reactor is operational, the chamber below will be vented off. Okay, so don't go that way yet. Alright. Okay, what is this fight? It's just a classical one, I think. So there's 5 portals enemies can come from. Oh man, usually on these type of maps, I'll get at one end and just wait for them to come to me. But Mech is going, Mech is just like charging everywhere. So I guess I kind of have to stay with him. Mind control to tank these two, doing some AoE on them. Whoa, that one charges. I wouldn't mind if they spawned a little faster. Were his famous last words. Didn't realize this one was sneaking up behind us. Rogues like to do it. Range switch to that thing. Oh, the mind control just wore off, I think. Yeah, this fight's pretty painless. It's not really any high risk. The last one was a lot scarier because it started with my people in cages.
Such a relaxing murder.
More bear traps. Oh my, I just realized Whisper was almost dead. This thing's got major resistances. That's part of it. Throwing a healing totem. I don't know if this is the last map or not. Okay, it was. We're okay. We're okay. Alright. Boiler room, new discovered teleport, mana coupler. That's 2 of the 4 gizmos we had to find to fix the thingy. Chief Engineer's note. Roman B, that madman, asked me to destroy the last of the lucidity crystals. He knows full well the generator could never be started again without them. Of course I didn't do it. I told him I would defuse and annihilate them, but instead put them in one of the Met Guardians, and hid the construct in the engineer's retreat. Only a few of us know how to get there, and I trust the other lads not to talk. Since I've now lost all faith in Roman B's objectivity, I've taken precautions. Jimmy did a fine job of turning that lamp near the generator entrance into a teleport crystal. Roman B will never find it. Even if he does, he'll find a nasty surprise waiting for him. Okay. Lamp near the generator entrance. Oh, she caught that too. A lamp near the generator entrance. Did any of you notice anything there? I didn't. It may be worth it to go back and take a look. Is everyone just forgetting the nasty surprise bit? Alright, gold. More gold. Whoa! That's a big robot. Of course, a massive level, a massive construct. I pray to the great spirits we do not have to fight that monstrosity. How strange, it seems to be adorned with a human-like head.
To what purpose does an artificial being need an organic-inspired face? Most disturbing.
Alright. So let's go back to the dispensing machine, because I've got the code for the mana diffuser to plug in there. Alright, it was 9011. Okay, I guess it just handed it to us. Alright. Let's see, power generator. Ring, find the retreat itself. Let's see. It's gonna share close are ready to choose my magic. Where was the lamp it was telling me to go look at? Oh, return to Faradis. Apparently I need to go talk to him again. So he's right over here. Thank you, my friends. You have returned purpose to an old forgotten statue. Faradis is contemplating the fountain as its waters circulate endlessly. Your champions lead him to it. Okay. So one of these lamps is actually a teleport crystal? Does it tell me which one? Hey, Frats Cat. It's been a pretty quiet night. How are you doing? We already got that code. These are found. Engineer's Retreat. Mysterious Key. Mystery of Numbers. Oh, I've been writing these things down. I didn't realize the game was writing them down for me. Deva, flee from them, blah, 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 blah. Thrust. Leverage the tower. That's not it. I slept 2 hours last night after a small divinity stream. Problems with the toddler. Pregnant wife is pregnant, so I'm in full zombie. Oh my gosh. Dude, I enjoyed the first year of being a father so little, I paid a doctor to stick a knife in me because I was done. I was like, never again. My kid did not sleep through the night for a year. So every time, like, I'd hear other parents like, "Oh yeah, little Timmy is, it took him a whole month to sleep through the night." I'm like, haha, die. Ah, I'm happy for you. Sadly, I forgot where this crystal is. Mine was 6 months, didn't sleep. Oh, Ish knows the pain. Oh my gosh. So that note told me that that they had hidden a teleport crystal inside of a lamp. And I'm looking for the lamp. I don't know where the lamp is. End of March, so a little bit further. Crossing my fingers, you will sleep. Heck yeah. Cross all the body parts. That's not it. If I don't find it on this lap, I will look up where it is, so don't waste anybody's time while I'm doing this. Oh wait, what's down here? Oh, is this like just caved in? Oh, is that it? Strange lamp? What the? Ah! Yes! Okay, so that was the one that was a teleport crystal. Now approaching the Chief Engineer's lab. The CE was responsible for many upgrades and improvements. There is a high likelihood of finding something of use here. Alright. Now we're talking. And we gotta fight! Save the game. My son just turned 7. His birthday is right before Christmas, so he just dinged. The Platinum Rod resides in the machine, guarded by this group of creatures. Will they not step aside if we ask? If only all creatures of this tower were so agreeable to our needs. Don't worry, we will clear the way. Alright. Battle mode. We still look up to you and haven't figured out sarcasm yet. Yeah, sometimes I make a joke and he thinks it's serious. And then I have to be like, no, dude, I was kidding. I was kidding. Alright, is this just a survive waves thing? Oh, shoot, Ish. Almost exactly a 2-year difference. Oh, man. Gotta babysit mech over here. Oh, I forgot about summoning the airbow. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's send elementals off to the west to deal with those guys. Alright, range DPS switch over to the guy over there. Let's heal. This is a long combat. We're at 39% of the way through this. I wish I could speed up the waves. Wait, can I? Oh, I saw this button over here. Oh my gosh, you can! What was that? That was like hyperspeed. You can play the game on ×2 speed? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to use slow time more often if I'm gonna try this. Whoa! Slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm failing at keeping up with this. Maybe just 50% more speed? Is that an option? That's kind of cool. Crank it up on double time during, like, big hit point moments. Man, I said that, I was like joking, like, oh man, I wish I could make this. Oh wait, what's that button do? Platinum rod. Platinum rod found. Ancient letter. A letter written on vellum lies staked to the table by a small knife. Jim, I promised myself I would never reply to another of your insufferable notes again, yet here I am. We've been stuck together in this place for 30 years today, and you're still gibbering about the Deva. They are not coming. Why not just kick back and enjoy yourself? We have all the mana we need, eat, drink, and be merry. Your precious efforts to save the world have failed. Now these walls and halls will be the only world we ever know. I never asked or expected any of this when I became a mage, but we can only play the hand that we're dealt. We may as well make the best of it. And don't call me Captain Brompton anymore. Sincerely, Colin. Jeez, Colin, how rude. Understand his feelings. Ancient chest. Whoa, that camera angle. Look at the size of this place. It's incredible. How can all this be inside a tower? Do you forget the most powerful magi of Artara crafted this place? It does not necessarily have to obey common laws of the known world. Okay. Found 44 gold. Small 4. Oh, we can upgrade something, huh? Yeah, okay, so pick an item to upgrade. One mastery. 3 mastery. 4. Let's upgrade the gloves, I guess. Let's see. Drag Nipper. Wait. Minus 15% lifesteal? What? Does that mean if you don't have any lifesteal that you heal the enemy? Like, how what? The skeletal remains are fractured in multiple areas. What type of accident could account for such wounds? Ignition pilot located. One of the items we need for fixing the power generator, right? Are you sure you're able to repair it? Affirmative. My memory retains complete schematics of the generator. It will be, as you call it, a piece of cake. Okay. Experimental air plate. Note with code. Expedition Helmet 8832. Write that down real quick. Okay, so where are we? There. Did I already? Yeah, I already went over to the right. That's where I got the platinum rod. Okay. So at this point, I need to head back down here. Oh, I just saw something I missed before. There's some gold over here. Alright. Let's try this again. Hopefully I have everything. Little robot runs into the radioactive stuff. Turns on a light bulb. Makes some steam. It's alive! Puts a doohickey in the whatamajigger. And turns on the fan. No, turns the light on a fan. Could they not afford an actual turning fan? Was that too much for the budget? All missing parts are installed. You can turn on the generator. Stand clear. Okay. Alright, so all the toxic gas is gone. The fan doesn't move. Aw. A thick book on the table here reads, Generator XQ99 Installation and User Manual. Your champions leaf through the pages but are completely lost in the painstakingly detailed drawings and complex formulae. Even Rakim has no clue what the text means. Enchantment for Lego. Relic chest. Note with code. Tower Avatar 8084. What? Code to summon the Avatar. What in the what? Alright, let's try the two codes we got. So, 8832 is a helmet. Oceanic Obsidian Great Helm of the Mystic Pool. That's a mouthful. Can I do that more than once? Apologies, this item is out of stock. Alright. Apologies, this item is out of stock. What? They're out of stock of tower avatars? 8084. Wow. Huh. I hope that's intended and not a bug because of something I did. Alright. Let's go to the other area that was filled with toxic gas that just got cleared out. Visibility is certainly a lot higher now. Dude, look at the stilts on these stairs. That makes me more nervous than if there were no stilts at all. Growling, so many blasted steps. Where's one of those fancy teleporters when you need it? They seem to go on to that end. Maybe they'll lead us straight to the bottom in my lord's goal? Seeing how this level is far larger than anything we've encountered so far, it's unlikely the stairs lead to anywhere beyond its borders. Is anyone else knowing the lower we go, the larger that construct becomes? I was kind of wondering if it was going to do like a fade to black and then we'd be at the bottom. No dice though. I just realized I was using my numeric keypad when I punched in the code earlier and was messing with the scene transition. Brought up the chip cam. There's no chip. So we had the fabled crotch cam. Nobody needs that. Alright. Let's test the fountain. Armor increased by 4. Yes, we want that on the tank. Yes, yes, yes. Old book. Movie time. Remember, it looks choppy because of the game, not the stream.
Despairing, the Organte decided then to end their existence, not willing to harm other sentient races who watched with growing horror at the devastation of their galaxy. So they stopped looking for new energy sources, gathered themselves all in one place, and waited for the end. They lingered in dark space for a long time, but the end did not come. Their life force, made of thought, could not die, and they grew even hungrier. Maddened by their desire to feed, they descended on the rest of the galaxy, absorbing all that stood in their path. All sentient races, their ships, their planets, their suns. No longer caring about killing billions of intelligent life forms, they cared only about the energy they contained.
Oh, they tried to
Soon
suicide, but
nothing
they
was
couldn't.
left, an empty space, devoid of even a single electron of energy. Just the Organte.
So they became the void?
The change in the nature of the Organte allowed them a different understanding of the laws of physics. They discovered connection points between galaxies, places where space and
So
time
choppy.
bend and connect. They searched feverishly for a new feeding ground and discovered a point in space connecting their universe to ours, located right above our planet. It was just a window which they couldn't open yet. For the laws of physics in our universe were different from the ones of the Organte. They needed a stable bridge to cross over. So, they devised a plan.
Oh, magic? Is that when they give
They
us,
needed to
give us
release
magic?
some of their energy into our world, to mix it together and build a stable connection in between. Billions of the Organte sacrificed their last remaining life force, turning it into a state of consciousness to create nodes of power, which then were pushed through the window
Oh my
and placed on
gosh.
our planet.
And that's our mana bars.
The nodes of energy, which we called magic, people absorbed it, mixed it with their own life force, and then released it into the world, creating new energy in the process.
Whoops.
This new energy was now compatible with the Organtes and could be used by them. The perfect trap. Taunt the people with power so immense that they did not question the price they paid for it. So now, the Organte simply waited with anticipation until enough energy would be present to allow them to create the connection bridge, waiting to be able to descend on our galaxy and consume it.
Ooh, I like that story. That's a good development. That is sweet. Okay. Surprised the party doesn't have anything to say about that after every other cinematic. They've all been like, oh my god, the children. Found some gold. Missing gear, or moving gears. The gears move so slowly and smoothly, you hardly notice them move at all. Emergency platform reset code 0000. What? Okay. Do not enter this code 0112. Enter code 0112. Alright. Of course I have to save the game and try that. Watch it just kill me and then reload the game. 0112. Oh. Maybe you use that at the other machine? Maybe that was supposed to be used at the item dispenser. Oh, man. What an annoying camera angle for this type of puzzle. A sheet of paper flutters at the edge of a table held in place by a thick black residue. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be an official letter. Sergeant Hamish, you are hereby ordered to prepare devices and traps to slow and confound the Deva should they ever enter this level of the tower. Under no circumstances may they be allowed to bridge the gap to the engineering sector. You're hereby assigned a platoon of 4 mages that are advised to make use of a Titan XR6 talisman. Substantial energy is being diverted from the main generator to activate the Titan. Please direct your group across the ESTA platforms and secure the Titan with utmost haste, Captain Romanby. Now, that other journal we found earlier said that that guy was going insane. Okay. Same note. Fight time! Ancient Guard. Hey, Chip. What's up? You want to join me? We have Cat Cam. Oh, we've lost Cat Cam. Alright, Blood Rush. Damage within enemies within 5 meters are set on fire, and a barbed javelin that roots. Okay. So this is Robot Boss. We still have Mech alive. Wonder how long he stays with us. I can't mind control any of those. Wait, so just these things are considered to be the boss? The bar at the top of the screen is moving, and it says Boss L. I still can't mind control any of these. Every spell when it's available. My, what is it, Whisper the Mystic? She's got enough speed now. She can summon a new obelisk when the other has not quite worn off yet. So for this, there's a period of overlap where she has 2. Immune to Blind, Health Regen, Mana Regen, 3 Might, 3 Life. Wow. That's pretty sweet. What are your rings? 1 Might. Let's put that there. It's a pretty wild ring. Mech, can you tell us anything about these Deva? We saw no sign of them apart from the broken remains of one of their constructs. I cannot comply. All memory files of the Deva have been erased. I cannot offer you any useful information in this regard. Alright. A lever that I'm sure moves the platforms. not ready to move them yet. Let's come over here. Another lever. Okay. Alright. Hey, Hobbit, how's it going? You said you were gonna be here with the good jokes, the good humor. Your champions come across a group of skeletons sprawled out on the floor. Clenched in one of their skeletal hands lies a crumbling note caked in dried blood. Roman B and his foolish platforms. I was a goddamned idiot to follow his orders. I have no idea why he did it, but for whatever reason, he shut off the generator, leaving our entire group stranded. It's been over a week now, and the last of our supplies are long gone. We've tried every means we can think of to move off this platform, and obviously nothing's worked. With no mana to draw from this void, it's now just a matter of time. It's not easy coming to terms with the fact that I'm going to die because of the decisions of a fool. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on his little neck just one time before I die. Okay. Alright, so backtrack one platform, and then we can go southwest. I got him lock and loaded for you? Oh no. Is there anything on this platform? No, I guess not. Gold, 2 levers. Okay, that connects back to the mainland, so to speak. What? Enraged autocutters swarm your party. Great. Summon an ant to the left and the obelisk to the right to kind of have some tanks spread around. Oh boy. Taunt! Oh man, this guy's getting low. Yeah, that description was right. Tank is just like whatever, but everyone else is getting turned to Swiss cheese if they get looked at by these things. Let's do this and stall for a little bit of time. Oh, darn it. I thought that connected. Oh, they're getting the slow war at least. It's not completely anything. Gosh, the obelisks get killed so quickly. Ooh, 85%, we're almost there. I feel like my damage is just enough to deal with this. Not a fight I'm gonna speed up the difficulty on. Oh my. Some boots. What's the fastest liquid? Milk. It's past your eyes before you can see it. I had to read it out loud to get it. I skimmed it before. By the way, Hobbit, and to anyone else, by request from yesterday, I made a new command. And I need to see if it works, so someone can aid me. If you type in exclamation muck or read, it's supposed to ping me to make me look at the chat for when I'm missing stuff. And it has a cooldown of 1 minute so that people can't just bang, 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 bang. And we'll see how that works out. Not mucka read, just muck read. It works. I had to do some research to figure out how to do that. Hey, what's up? We have cat butt. Strange cylinders. The machines emit a low, steady hum. One end is cool to the touch, the other hot. It's an icy hot machine. An elaborate contraption of moving gears and mechanical parts. Crates and boxes. Red rust stains pour from between rotted slats of wood. The smell of iron and rust is overwhelming here. On top of one of them, your champions find a note. To the administration, mana refinery and storage requires a constant supply of specific parts to run properly. Parts cannot be substituted with common lock bolts. Instead of 20 boxes of cam accelerators and 100 bolts, you sent me 100 boxes of bolts and 20 cam accelerators. What am I going to do with 100,000 lock bolts? Build a tower to the sky? Please send parts exactly as they are requested. That's funny. That makes me feel like real life. Okay. Enchant scroll. Enchant 0.8% of health each second. Oh, I love having an ability like that in a game with a character with just like bukus of health. Just suddenly getting that percentage health regeneration. It's like Dr. Mundo. Someone boiled water. Water, you will be missed. Vibrating gears. The machine vibrates loudly. The metal of the back of the unit appears red hot. Ah! Why you bite me? You think this is playtime? Ha! Miguram had the same bread oven back in the day, only it was 20 times smaller. I don't think this is a bread oven. Let's see. Enchant scroll. Reduces enemy elemental resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Multiple chances to type on different weapons do not stack. Gold. 4 edicts. Code 4444. Okay. Alright, we still got more of the island things to go to. Is this the right way to the islands? Yeah, it is. Oh. Wait, maybe I can get there. Can I go down and around? Maybe. Emergency platform. Oh, that's right. I saw that earlier. Wait, is this a Doctor Who reference? It's like a blue telephone booth in the middle of this game. Is that supposed to be a TARDIS? Oh, there's some gold there. Note with code. Secret platform code. Alright. Secret platform 0515. Old typing device. Okay. Alright, we got that. Okay. Well, that doesn't help at all. Alright, put that back. Let's try this lever here to the northeast and see if that connects them. That doesn't help at all. Damn it. Alright. So let's go southwest 2 platforms and try that lever. Maybe I can work with that. Let's run over here. Alright, what does this one do? Okay. Is there no lever on this platform? How quaint. Alright. Let's see if I got this right. Yes! There! Da-da-da-da-da. We connected everything. Nice. Good job, us. Oh, Chip, I'm supposed to tell you that, Tikada Ajax says hi. I'm sure that means the world to you. Now you know. Oh, we already read this one. That's the people that died on the platform. Okay, don't look if there's anything on this one. Is that a boss? Are you gonna fight me? Experimental Conjurer. Summon Metal Terror. Summon Energy Crossbows. Summon Metal Terror and Stun Wave. Yo, this thing is after my own heart. Alright. If I win, you have to teach me how to summon all that stuff. You realize that, right? I controlled one of his pets. Used all my damage abilities, I just have auto attacks for a moment. Let's try turning up the game speed for a bit. Slow down. This is very hard to control at times speed. Mind control that. This is really silly. Say what though, this boss is really durable considering we're doing this on ×2 speed and it's taking this long. out of mana for a brief moment. Alright. What was our damage for that? Ranger did 16k, about 20 combined with the bow. Did Mecha survive? Yeah, he did survive. Cool. The Obelisk did 17k? And that's without her auto. Whoa, Whisper takes the #1 spot for like the first time ever. That's wild. Got a nice crossbow, or a nice one-hand crossbow and some boots. That's pretty rad. Titan Spirit Enchantment. Okay. Titan Spirit Enchantment. 0409. 3% water resist. Tank. I can't tell if that's liquid below us or just space. Like, just fall forever. Alright, where are we? Oh, there's some gold. Another enchant. 50% of damage dealt is applied as bleeding, which ignores armor over 10 seconds. Cool. Alright. Life Force Spirit Enchant 9993. Some more loot out of that. Your champion's puzzle at the side of this strange box. Rockham speculates it can be a closet of some kind, or perhaps a tomb. When they peer inside it, they notice a large carving on one of the metal walls. Advice for a wannabe adventurer. There's something which doesn't make sense? Let's go and poke it with a stick. Your champions marvel for a second at this wonderful advice. So although that's not the first phone booth we've passed, it's apparently the first one they've noticed. Two-hand. We can go ahead and break that. And that as well. Hmm. 10.8, two-hand. Let's see. She's got 53.7 DPS. Now it's 48.4. 44. Dismantle this. So it looks like this bow is still her highest damage output. Alright. Let's check the warrior. Don't need that. I don't get this sword. It says minus 15% lifesteal. Can you go negative? Does that mean you heal them when you hit them? I don't know what's going on with that. Alright. The rest of this would take a lot longer to filter through, so I'll leave that for now. Where's the vending machine at? There it is. By Faraday's fountain. So I can run down here and... Whoa, what? Whoa, that was weird. See, the party started to like run off, and then I was able to control the character. It was like the game still thought I was far away and they were running to catch up, and then it finally caught up. Okay. 3141 was circle. Okay, I guess that's meant for another machine. 4 edicts, 4444. All power nodes are to be collected and stored in mana crystals for authorized use only. All those who pass aptitude tests are to abandon their profession and move to the tower to study the art of magi. It is forbidden to absorb and use magic under the penalty of death with the exception of authorized magi. Research into the origins of magic power are to have the utmost priority now and forever. Okay, so it's a rulebook. Titan Spirit Enchantment, 0409. Increase health and mana by 8%. Cool. Life Force Spirit Enchantment, 9993. Regenerate 0.5% of hit points and mana each second. That's pretty sweet. Those are the kind of nodes in Path of Exile I'm very fond of. They're not always the best for builds, but I like them. I was like, man, this fight's gone on a long while. I've just regenerated another health bar or two because you dragged this out too long. Oh boy. Purple crystal stock, okay. Purple crystal stock, 7703. As your parties approach, the strange insignias and tattoo-like symbols of the construct glow with a bright amber hue. Steam erupts from the back of the machine, and the deep grinding sound of metal gears roar out. It's the new Metal Gear. The steps beneath your champion's feet rattle as the construct slowly turns to face them, bringing a strange human-like head down to them, while at the same time keeping one of its massive arms on the stairs, blocking the passage down. Okay. True Sight, increase critical strike chance by 15%. Old typing device. Let's talk to it first. As Rockham feared, the only way to proceed is through the construct. Perhaps the giant's powers have diminished over time, or perhaps it is as potent today as the first day it was created. Withdraw to reassess. I'm fine with fighting it, but I want to see what some of these codes that I wrote down from notes do. So one of them was, do not enter this code, 0112. Okay, not meant for this. 0180 was the triangle code? Wait, that did something. Circle code, 3141. Again, that did something. I have no idea what. Alright, let's just quick save and fight him. I'm ready for boss. Eyes glow red. Titan right arm and Titan left arm are bosses. RC32. Flash? When no targets are in melee range, dash a short distance to the target. Okay. Alright. Give me that robot boss fight. Oh, wow. Oh, man. There are multiple boss fights in World of Warcraft that are exactly like this. I'm immediately reminded of Ulduar. Slow down. Summon all the things. So he's got some kind of a barrage ability that just rained down on us. Oh man, it is not easy to keep mech alive through this. Let's mind control whatever that little robot is back there so it'll help us. Oh, CC. I don't know if we can keep Mech alive through this. He doesn't move out of... Wait, can I control him? No, I can't. I don't know if I can keep him alive through this. He just stands in all the dumb stuff. Mind control one of those robots when we get close enough to help. I'm surprised he hasn't hit. Oh, that's not good. I just realized our warrior's hit points very low. This might, I don't know, in terms of just raw health, this might have the most health of anything I've fought in this game so far. The mind-controlled robot's just fighting another robot back there. That's fine. Look at all those zeros pouring off it. I don't know which element, but one of the elements I'm using is immune to. So I'm just seeing zeros just pour off this thing. Most important. Oh gosh, my tank is getting low again. That's just to try to make these robots move around if I can. So I did that back really far because it can still hit the hand, and I wanted to survive longer to keep doing more damage if possible. Mind control to that dude in the backpack. Oh no, he just got pushed out of the heat. Got pushed out. There we go. Pretty sweet mecha suit, almost health bar. Yeah, hey, Master Agent, yeah. He came just in time for the... It feels like I'm back in Ulduar with this. For any of you who might not know, Ulduar is a raid in World of Warcraft. There's a boss fight almost exactly like this, where you fight his arms for a long time. Oh! Alright. Back to tank up. He's really low. You guys see some. Healing totem. Mind control that thing. Oh no, the whole party just got dazed. No one can move. I'm trying to get out of it. I swear I am. Bear traps right in his face. I don't know if that will do anything. One hand almost dead? Oh man. Yeah! Alright. Mind control that, make those fight each other. Oh, I just realized I can use the obelisk to get both of those if I line it up right. Oh, charge out of that. Oh no! He almost charged right into the other thing. What? What? We're getting like vacuumed around. Oh my. Yeah, go mind control guy, kill him. Nice. Oh boy. Can I hit both of these? No, it summons it. Oh, that's the thing doing all the zeros, guys. It's the, whatcha-jigger? The vacuum sphere. I guess this guy's immune to air damage. Oh, look at the resistances. He's a 160% immune to fire, nature, water, and air? What is the purple one? Is that void? Is top one physical? Dang. So there's a lot of my stuff that I'm using that I'm not sure if it's doing any damage. I just used every healing ability I've got. Using her smoke screen to teleport back into the healing totem for the one more second it was gonna last. She has to last like 14 seconds without heals, which makes me insanely nervous. Oh man, this is. But hold on, does everything do 0 if you? I'm gonna target his face for a second. 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, yeah. So I really need to only hit the arm and nothing else. Is the answer here? What, dude? Come on. Slow. Alright, since this guy's immune to a lot of the elemental stuff, let's have the pets work on the axe first. Dude, this throw a tantrum with my fist thing is getting old fast. Like, when we killed one hand, the other hand gets super beefy. Wait, his resistances keep changing. They were 82 a second ago, now they're like 100. Are we wearing down his armor and he's getting repaired somehow? Oh my god, this is just awful. I feel like there's a mechanic here that I haven't caught on to yet. Try killing these mages first. Maybe they're buffing him or something? Hey, Tiger! How's it going, man? Oh, that's not good. No, we're all snared and stuff. Dude, this is so balls. So much of my damage is doing 0. New boss stage, it says. Mind control this psycho that just charged into me. Hi. Snuggles with Kitty in bed? Nice. Smoke screen out of that. White Tiger, I made another thing just for you. You know, aside from this. There was another thing. White Tiger, try doing exclamation luck read. It has a 1-minute cooldown, so people don't just bombard me. I did research to learn how to do that, damn it. Oh my gosh, we're getting stunned so much. Oh god, heal. Mind control that thing. No, we're getting knocked back into the nuke. No. Oh, and he got dazed. guys attacking right now. Ten out of 11. So when I killed this guy's first arm, it did not take nearly this long. I think he, like, his arm, the remaining arm buffed up or something when the first one died. Like, you see there's so many zeros. And this thing here actually lowers his resistances from 160 to 140. But there's still over 100, so there's no freaking point. Dash him? Just gotta use dash skill 10 times in one fight. Oh, okay. Whoa! I think I unintentionally doubled the game speed. Holy crap. No, 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 no. That got bad fast. Mind control that thing. I don't know what the keyboard command for that is, but it doubled the game speed there for a second. This guy, summon this. You dash over here. You're gonna have to run. And my tank is being mind controlled again. Criminy. Titan core. And Titan's right arm. We fought his left arm at the beginning of the fight, and it wasn't doing this knockback stuff, and it didn't have these insane armors. Like, all my mages were able to do damage at the beginning. Not anymore. I can't move. There we go. Yeah, just say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I'm getting, there's a lot of days and stuff. It's very early. Ah! Oh, come on. Get the heal off. Damn it! He's freaking... And he's immobilized again. Oh my gosh, this is so irksome. Move, 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 move. And he's dazed again. So we've got dazed, immobilized, dazed. So I've just not had control of this character for like 20 seconds. I haven't been able to charge for so long. This laser thing is gonna kill him. Oh, let's try this. I don't think that was in time though. Shoot, that's gonna be a white. That is gonna be a white. His resistances have gone up. They're at 185 now. They were at 160 before. What mechanic? Yeah, you can jump up. Come on. There's gotta be a mechanic I'm missing here. Let me set it back to the beginning of the battle for a second and see what his resistances are. Now they're 185. They were 160. No, both hands are 160. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else on this level I can do before I try this. Maybe I'm missing something, because I had the option of not starting the fight yet, or just starting it. And I was like, oh, let's just try it. Yeah, there's another section over here. And there's codes you can type into that machine right next to him, so I'm wondering if there's some way to weaken it. I turned off none of its things before the fight, White Tiger. I'm figuring that out right now. What is this? Square 1024, okay. 1024. Write that down. I now have a triangle, a circle, and a square code. He has 3 debuffs. Oh, right there. I see the icons now. Relic chest. Okay. Gold. Skeleton. Off the beaten path, the skeleton sits alone in his final resting place, his eternal company a single tome. Open fire cooking. 100 recipes for the hungry traveler. The perfect place for a disaster. Or an observation post against an approaching enemy. I like how he made this little, like, gang walk here to... Oh wait, note with code. Expedition Boots 4756. Okay. Alright. We have the boots code. Alright, so I saw the thing with the buttons. I didn't see the little plasma screen next to it with the shapes on it. So now that I see that, I'll go in and I'll punch in the codes for those 2 things still on. And turn off whatever those abilities are, and then try that again. However, that did, for the first time, give me a chance to test something. One of the abilities I'm using on Whisper is the Suffocation Dome. And, oops. And the thing I got was elemental resistance is stripped by 20%. I thought it was doing 20% per second. It's not. It's just 20% total. So it took him from 160 to 140, which was rather meager. Also Hunter Mark and Earth type. Alright. Alright, so square code 1024. Alright, circle code 3141. Oh, he's back, by the way. Okay, so all those things are turned off. Let me see here. Under injection. I don't know. I don't know if Meteor, Blizzard, Elemental Injection, or Elemental Barrage can even hurt it because of the 160% resist. I think Bear Trap was hurting it. I don't know what that's worth. Let me see. So I don't think Phantom Bow was. I guess I can replace that with the Hunter's Mark. Area radius, slow. Damage increase. Oh, we can't do that. Have to remove something else. He was immune to fire, right? Let's just take that off. The fire worked on the ads. It's not useless, but it's not as useful. It's the first time I've ever had to change skills just for one fight. What does the world come to? Ads are fine. They're a distraction. Alright. Okay. Quick save. Let's see what this does. Let's go, buddy boy. Oh, his resistances are 90 now. I can actually do some damage with all skills. Shifted it slightly. This is dropping so much faster! Yeah, going from doing 0 damage to 10% damage is a massive freaking difference. Mind control that robot. Come help us kill this thing, robot. Boss stage. I'm trying to keep our little robot alive as long as I can. It is... Oh, he might die here in just a second, actually. Say, it's not easy, because he's real dumb. Then he got lower. Yeah, I don't know if his abilities changed, but his armor... Like, earlier he had like 100 physical armor and 160 of everything else. Now he has 50 and then 90s of everything else. Only 90s, kids remember. Oh, he still has this garbage. Damn. Mind control that robot. Come help us, robot. Oh, I thought he was dead. Mech is still alive. Oh, and he got dazed. Good for Mech, though. Ooh, everybody get out of this. I think that's the daze thing. There's Mark again. Stun. I don't know if he's just spawning less ads because I did the debuffs correctly, or if he's spawning less ads just because I'm not as, like, far into the fight time-wise. Resistances are still 115%. I'm not sure if that one... Oh, might control that. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of zeros for this thing. I'm going to try it. Look at all his debuffs. Oh, 95! We can get his resistance down to 95% with Suffocation Sphere, so there are windows of time where I can actually hurt him with everything. Sidestep that, please. So I guess I need to save up my spells until Suffocation Sphere and then everything else is available all at the same time. Alright, let's try that now. So Sphere, Pet, Leave. need Hunter's Mark to be up this side. Oh, she's out of mana. Shoot! Plan ruined! Blizzard. Sort of Blizzard. Get a Blizzard. Ooh, new boss stage. What are you gonna do now? Laser eyes. Go mind controlled robot. Oh, it just wore off. As soon as I cheer you on. Whoa. What? I didn't see what happened. Did they just get knocked back or teleported? I control that thing. Suffocation sphere is about to be back up, and then I convert it again. I'm glad I had at least one thing that strips resistances, even a tiny bit, because, oh my gosh. Are you using Earth Blessing? No, I'm not. I'm using Bleeds, Poisons, and I'm using Suffocation Sphere to strip resist, and then hitting it with everything. And I'm not claiming this is the best way to do it. I glanced and I thought this was the good way to do it. New boss stage. Got multiple obelisks out right now. Every time he does this tiny little knock, you know what? I need to set you for auto combat because he gets knocked back like a foot and then he stops it from fighting altogether. All right, sphere to strip resist, blizzard, and hunter's mark. I just got to keep using those three at the same time. There. Woo! Alright, first try. 3 might shield, 3 might armor, and a 2-hander. No one cares about a 2-hander. Despite how absurdly long that fight was, because of his fairly low mitigation, the numbers for damage done are not that crazy. Titan Station. Your champions stand before the limp, broken construct, testament to an ancient saying, size doesn't matter. It does. Are we not capable of anything we set our minds to?
This must have been the pinnacle of the ancients' technology, but they still lost the war. I tried to learn who this enemy they were fighting with was. If it was those Organte beings we have seen in the visions...
Yeah, I don't see how we have a chance if it's the Organte.
A blueprint?
Oh, nice. We can train our tank and our rogue to level 10 now. Nice, 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 nice. Letter. This will surely be my last letter. I sent out a party to scout our rear over an hour ago. I told them to come back within 10 minutes, but they have not yet returned. I cannot spare anyone else to form a search party for fear of reducing our numbers further. We have barely enough explosives to block off the corridors, but I won't risk leaving our comrades behind. No, we will stand our ground and fight to the last.
The only way to defeat the horned white bear of the north is to avoid it. It looks as though those Deva overwhelmed a small army of mages. I hope they are long gone. Well, there's only one way to find out.
3% water resist. Tank. There's gold behind that box. And a forge. Let's see. Some gloves. I can't move. Is it doing a cutscene? There we go. Look at this place. Barricades, bodies, and signs of destruction everywhere. It doesn't take my battle-hardened eyes to recognize...
Sergeant Senpai, what do your battle-hardened eyes see?
Signs of destruction. It doesn't take my battle-hardened eyes to recognize a battle from all-out war.
Be on your guard, High Courier. A battle of this scale, danger may yet linger.
As Kane moves off to investigate the area with weapon drawn, Eric steps in alongside Maeve, staring at her with his piercing green eyes.
He likes you? Question mark.
Is this how all humans court one another? What? The shield guard clearly has feelings for you, as you him.
What in the world gives you that idea? He just told me to watch my back, just as he watches out for everyone else in the group.
Curious. Then I guess you wouldn't miss his attentions if they weren't offered. My mistake. As Eric walks off joining Rakem and the Frostling, Maeve is left standing by herself. Her eyes fall to Kane as he kicks over one of the corpses of the battle. Lost in thought, she watches the shield guard fearlessly clear the area of danger. He fearlessly kicks corpses over. Eric's words echoing in her mind. A moment later, Kane looks up, catching the marksman's gaze. Startled back to the present, she rushes to join the others. Remember to switch. Thank you, Mr. Tiger. I will do that. I wonder what they could have been fighting so passionately over.
The sorrow of regret is an ever-growing weight. Do not let it settle over you, King's Courier, else you may be crushed.
Waves his hand across the scene.
Though your battle was not witnessed and no memory exists in stone, somewhere someone remembers you. Rest in peace, my brothers and sisters.
Okay. Alright. Skills that we changed. To turn this off. And change this back to airbow. And, the airbow's about to level up when I go to town. Ooh, I'm so excited. And searing arrows. Does it say... Hang on. Using extra sweet still, minimum damage is 1, countered by armor penetration. When you get... What I would like to know is how a critical interacts with armor. That's what Muckluck needs to know right now. Because I could, instead of getting this, I could go for this and get plus 21% chance to crit. I don't know. I don't know how that interacts with armor, like that boss at 150 armor and resistances and stuff like that. You were slipping, buddy. Alright, I'll leave it like that. And let's get this gold. Strange suit.
Perhaps it is a specialized construct of some kind.
A good guess, friend Frohe. We dwarves use a single piece of armor for certain deep mining operations. Perhaps it is used in a similar fashion. Does it look familiar to anybody? I have no idea what it is. Okay. Alright. Let's pop up to town. Use that blueprint on the armory. Yay! And level up. Definitely Maeve first. Maeve has unlocked a new skill. Okay, so she is level 10. I can do 1 level of Cane. Oh, I can do 2 levels of Cane. That's surprising. Okay, let's see what we got. She got Headshot. Deal massive damage to a single enemy. 2-minute cooldown. Explosion on kill? Or reset cooldown on kill? Lower mana cost. Mana cost 80. That's pretty savage. Alright, Summon Phantom Bow, one of my favorite skills. What are the options here? Lower cooldown, lower mana, multiple bows can be summoned. Or much higher damage, attack cooldown plus 4 seconds. Wait, what? So it shoots slower, hits harder, but has 20 armor penetration and a much, like almost double attack range. So it punches through armor. But this one, 40-second duration, 20-second cooldown, you could like often have 2 out, nearly 3. You could have 3 out with speed. Let's do this, and I think for bosses we would switch to the one that punches through armor. Alright, that's 2 points remaining. Bear traps. I'd like to get more points than that if I could. Is it worth it to me, though? And this just adds 3 damage. That's not huge compared to what this would do. Doubles the bleeding damage and increases the number of traps. Okay. Alright, character. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll do a few points of mastery because she's starting to use those air bows. You know what? Hang on. This is based on mastery. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was wondering if I should do a respec on her and make her, like, way higher mastery and give up might, but she's, like, my only true auto attacker that's doing consistent damage, so I probably shouldn't do that. I'd like to. The summoner in me would love to do that, but I probably shouldn't do that. Alright, let's see what these 2 new skills are for Cane. Blades of Justice. Blades do variable damage based on enemies missing health. Maximum to effect at 25% health or below. So... interesting. Daze and higher damage. Okay, so it just does damage. 10th point in life. I think that just gives after 10 gives 1% to each elemental resistance per point. It's not like a huge breakthrough, I don't believe. I know you're talking to the cat, but hi to you too, Mystics. Alright, Command Aura. What is this? Parties invulnerable to damage for 4 seconds. 1 minute cooldown. That's very interesting, but I make very heavy use of all 4 of his current skills, so I don't think I'm going to change those right now. Let's see. Taunt, weakness. Let's do longer Stonewall. I still make use of that. Heal. That's just the self-healing increases. Mana cost, damage. That's my cooldown minus 6 seconds. Okay, I guess that's as much as I can do right now. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Blades of Justice. Really? That doesn't look that great. It's just damage. It's like no utility. I mean, you can get days on it, but... And I don't have mana regen stacked up on him. This is like a mana spammer. I'm not gonna try that right now. Okay, so we just got a big power spike. And you know what we haven't done in a while? It's just raw fighting. Let's see. I've not tried an epic encounter now. We gotta at least try one of these. We've got the whole party level 10. Let's try an epic encounter. What's that? Oh! WD-40 is joining us? Wait, wasn't his name Mech? It says WD-40 if I mouse over him now. Do I have to worry about keeping him alive? Oh, I can't mind control that one. There's only one thing there I can mind control. Oh, that's a boss? Otherwise. Wow, I think I might have over-leveled epic encounters. This is pretty rockin'. Alright, let's just go to the middle of the room then. Oh, everybody get out of that, whatever that is. I'll do a heal just for the robot, try to keep it alive. More summons, I love it! Let's turn it up to double speed, because I'm not too stressed out right now. I just found out today that I can do this. BT dubs. There we go. Alright, yeah, when you got the place on lockdown, just go ham. Yeah, look at that. The ×2 summoned bows did more damage than any other pet and matched the ranger's damage, and she doesn't even have high mastery. Okay. Let me see about giving her a good enchant. Does she already have one? No, she doesn't have one. Alright. And ranged weapon. This one. Oh, you can't put Obsidian Edge on a range? Dang. That's awful. Total weapon damage by 20%. Reduce enemy elemental resistance by 20% seconds. Mana drain, ephemeral chains. Oh man, what I really wanted was this. So that saddens me that I can't get that. Bummer. Okay. Never mind. Alright, what other challenges can we do? So we've beaten all the Risen challenges. That's the first category I've beaten everything on. Let's try the 3 Gray Shamans for Armor Shatter 2 enchant. My summoned bows will blot out that. That would be kind of funny to change her build to just be all summoned bows, just max mastery, and just like have her have this terrible auto attack and then just summoned bows that blot out the sun. Oh, get out of that. Almost did that. Alright, I'm speeding up game time here. I'm gonna try this out. Oh, you two just did that? I'm awesome. It's almost over. Okay, I think I've outgrown epic encounters since I last tried to do hard encounters. Because it's like hard, very hard, epic. And now I can just like steamroll some of the epic ones. Alright, so Savage Orcs is done. Construct Blade Masters. Get a life leeching sword and gold. Alright, turn on that. Let's just run out here and get established. And we'll turn up the game speed, so it should be just fine. Just gonna slow it down on the cast stuff. Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here before when we got this Summon Phantom Bow, it's unkillable. It's kind of like a totem in some other games. It just sits there and does damage, and you don't have to worry about them targeting it at all. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, that was very hard, but we've already very much outgrown that. Alright, awesome. Magic Constructs. Destroy elite portals. Epic, okay. This should be more of a challenge than the last one that we just saw. Alright, let's do da 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 da. Oh man. Oh. Being so reckless. Oh, let's heal. Party was actually bleeding to death there from something. Oh, I should have tested to see if you could mind control the portal. It was the one challenge we did earlier that was like towers, and I mind controlled the last tower, and it just immediately ended and said, you win. She did 16k. Rocked at 10. Alright, let me save, because we've done a lot since the last time I saved. Alright, Veteran Savage Orcs. Destroy elite portals. Okay. Oh, the freaking little robot went up there. I hope there's no punishment if he dies. Being dumb. Well, I was gonna go around the room clockwise, but I guess that's not an option now. Oh. Okay, did I mind control the portal? I think I might have. I think I did mind control the portal. Now they're helping me kill the portal. Oh my. There's some bear traps. They're coming for me. They want my body. Who's that got yanked in? Is that oh, that's the druid. The one ranged person that doesn't have an escape mechanism. Fantastic. Alright, let's try this again. Mind control portal, and then just try to kill everything else and see what it says you win. Oh, they're spawning really rapidly now. Look how fast they're pouring out. They don't want to be the last thing. My percentage toward winning the map just actually went down because my healing hit the portal. There we go. How does that mode work, the quest mode? I just joined the Discord and I'm still nude. Hey, Kirka. Basically what it is if someone clicks on your link, and if you're a streamer, you can also get started on it for free. I saw it from another streamer. But if someone clicks on the link for the quest mode, it opens up the quest mode webpage, which has a bunch of quests on it. And you know what, hold on, a picture's 1,000 words, and this only takes a moment if I just show it to you. So you open this thing up, and I'm gonna put it on the screen here in just a second. So it looks like this, and that person can do one of two things. They can go to daily quest, and they can just click here for a daily check-in, and they get some points, okay? The points, when you get to 2,000 points, they get a free Twitch subscription. And when they use that, instead of them paying $5 to sub to your channel, Quest Mode pays the $5. So the viewer gets the emotes and stuff for free, the money helps support the streamer, and Quest Mode, you know, they just get traffic, so everybody wins. And as for quests, if you actually go to the quest section and you do any of these, for example, download Final Fantasy XIV on your mobile phone and do some quests on there, you can earn quests. Like, so you get 50 points for installing, get 500 points if you reach level 7. It's basically play games, win prizes. And it's a very awesome system, and the more people that do it, the more it helps the streamers that they are supporting. So that's pretty much the gist of it. At the very least, I try to make sure to log into it every single day for that daily check-in that I just mentioned. And I try to encourage other people to do the same as well. But if you actually do some quests, you can get many, many months of free Twitch subscriptions. What does it mean when you get tips? It's exactly what it sounds like. If you do a quest that says the streamer will get a $5 tip, it literally will give, like, it'll add $5 to my PayPal the next time they do a payout. Exactly, yes. They're actually extra nice because it goes like straight to PayPal, so it's not like, you know, heavily taxed or anything like that until you do your taxes at the end of the year. But yeah, that's what the tip is. It's like a free dono to whatever streamer you had clicked the link from. Also in there, by the way, this is the very first time I'll be trying a challenge listed as impossible. I don't know if I can do this, but the last one was a cakewalk, so let's give it a try. So if you're a streamer and you want to get in on the program, if you just go to the, you click the link on my bounty page, there's a link, there's a button, and it's like, are you a streamer? And you click it, and it just like, you set up quest mode, and you link it to mine, and then we kind of like buddy system off of one another. But I've gotten into that system without talking. I'm not a reseller for them. I've never spoken with them. I never even talked to the guy who I was watching on Twitch when I saw that he had quest mode. I was like, oh, this seems cool, and I just clicked on it, looked into it. It was super easy to set up, and it's done great by me. I think so far it's paid for 14 Twitch subscriptions to my channel. So they've treated me right, so I try to spread the word about them when I can. And, oh, one thing I didn't mention, when you earn 2,000 points with quest mode, you can choose to keep the subscription, by the way, ow, you can choose to keep the subscription for yourself, or if you already have a subscription, you can donate the 2,000 points to the streamer, and then it gives me a message, and I can then give them out to, like, as a giveaway to anybody. Alright, I'm gonna mind control that little guy. I'm trying to take this a little seriously, because I've never done one of this difficulty before. Why can't I attack him? Is he invulnerable right now? I think he's invulnerable right now. That's... You stop that. Oh, we just barely dodged this cage thing. Oh, that was 35% of the level. Yeah, right as we're getting our third floaty bow, the old one wears off. It's close. I can't mind control either of those. What happens when you give sub points that you get on there? It, like, if you donate them to me, then I get the sub points, and I can just give them out to whoever. So basically, someone comes in, I could be like, hey man, I know you're not a sub, and you've been here for 3-4 days. You've been doing really, you've been treating my channel right, and I appreciate it. And I'll just give one out. And like I said, so far I've been able to give out 14 of them. And of course, for every sub I give out, the person I gift it to is, they get the emote, they get the badges and stuff on Twitch, and then I get the couple of bucks from quest mode for getting a sub. It's basically all parties involved. Right. So basically all parties involved get all the benefits of a real subscription. Both the money for the streamer and the bonuses for the viewer. I can't move this character. What is that? It's like a stun or something. I think we're near the end here. Mind control that guy. Yeah, even I am allowed to do the quests as well. Alright, so that's 100%. So, like, for example, hold on, I'm gonna pull this over here for a second. Like, right here, Lord's Mobile. You can see I've done 16 of 16 quests. Like, I've gotten everything I can get out of this game. But I actually, through this system, I have tried out a lot of free games because of the quest. For example, Merge Dragons. I didn't enjoy Merge Dragons very much, but I played it for a while to complete the quest, got 2 subscriptions worth, gave them away, effectively donating $10 to myself and giving away 2 people the full benefits of Twitch subscriptions, and then I just stopped playing it. And I was like, okay, that was whatever. But some of these, like Lords Mobile and Iron Throne, I still play those games on my iPad because I actually really enjoyed them, and I just came across them because of the quest mode system. Yeah, I'm streamer, I don't get any viewers, I'll still try it out. Yeah, I encourage it. I encourage it. I mean, if nothing else, you can play the games yourself and then just give subs to people to try to attract them to, like, oh man, this guy gave me a sub, I should check him out again. You know, and maybe attract them to come back again. Doesn't always work, but sometimes. Alright, so we just finished Veteran Savage Orcs. We did an impossible challenge, so we know we can do it. Lifesteal 3 enchant. Let's do Savage Swarm. Actually, the level was called Savage Swarm for real. Throw the bow up there to start pecking at him. Oh, why isn't it shooting? Oh, I am disappointed. Oh man. Oh no, we're all getting dazed. Dazed for days. Ooh, we're actually having to use our thinking caps, friends. Man, something about the line of sight over there. That first bow I summoned, it did zilch. Let's do... shoot, he's dazed. I was about to do a stone wall, but I got interrupted. Let's do this, just to mess with the enemy and make them run around. Built the wall. So you're also trying out. Yeah, and you said you already joined the Discord. There is a section on the Discord where it is completely okay to advertise yourself. So if you would like to plug your own stream, maybe, you know, say like, this is the type of content I do, this is the time I stream, you know, when people can find you. We all, you know, trade follows, try to rate each other, try to, you know, encourage mutual growth, so definitely recommend you know, advertise yourself there if you haven't already. This is actually a lot of fun. The last few waves were so easy, it was kind of brain dead. This is a lot of fun. You are fighting around the corner too much, and the party can't help you. My little indestructible tank just derping around over there. I have the power! Oh, smoke screen out of that. You move there, you move there. Yeah, I myself, when I first, you know, and I'm not a big streamer. I would say I'm past the freshly born stage, but still trying to get, you know, more people just like everybody else. But when I go live, I actually post on, I think, 7 different Discords, Facebook, and Twitter that I'm going live. And if I'm lucky, that'll get me one more viewer. I need to drop a healing totem as soon as it lets me. Oh my god. That was close. These mobs aren't hard, but they keep just CC training me. Alright, look, that guy over there is still alive, but he's mind controlled. So it's like, oh, I guess the fight's over. It just ends the battle. Oh, it's so good. Muck pulling those 15k viewer stream. Yeah, what can I say? I'm ready to quit my day job, White Tiger. Speaking of quest mode, apparently Chris J. Barfield just completed a quest. Alright. It's right at midnight. This is usually the earliest that I possibly stop. Let's do another. I'm having a lot of fun with these challenges. Let's try to finish the Primal Beast challenges, and then I'll wrap things up. So let's try Elite Spike Creatures. Alright, turn on the fire arrows. This is a nice open map. I'm gonna turn up the game speed a bit because it's easy. And then I'm like, what's going on? Oh. Alright, now for our first attempt on this map. Now for our very first attempt on this map. And what a map it is. Let's give this map a try. Is that what it was, White Tiger? I didn't see it. Oh yeah, it's like, god damn it. Ooh, I can't control this. What are you doing? Arr, fierce warrior. You know, if you had one of those mice that has like the 9 buttons on the left side, it would be possible to play this game with one hand. So if you know any people out there with only one hand, they could give this one a try. I learned this by counterattacks. Healing totem, mainly because of the reflect damage the Earth is killing herself. This is starting to feel like a tower defense. I enjoy tower defense games. I've played quite a few of them growing up. Like, you know, anytime in Warcraft 3 or Starcraft 1 when people would make a new tower defense map, I would try that sucker out. Streamer named Hatmix is one-handed. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, definitely build it into your advertisement. There is a guy back when I was joining Facebook Twitch communities just left and right trying to get more growth. There was this one guy I remember I always thought, and he'd be like, but he had no arms past this point. He had the shoulder joint and then down like halfway to the elbow, but then he had no arms. And he was always wearing a tank top, and so he'd be using kind of like the stump or nub, whatever you want to call it, of his arm and his jaw to play, and he was playing Counter-Strike. He was playing first-person shooters. And he was better than me. Like, he wasn't like, you know, top class, but he was above middle ground. It was very impressive. And then, of course, I've also seen the video of that guy who plays Diablo, and he's like paralyzed mostly from like he doesn't have his arms. I don't know how bad his condition is, but he doesn't have his arms. But he uses one of those like sticks that you like blow into to click the mouse. Like, he moves the mouse like a joystick and then, like, blows for a mouse click. And he was enjoying streaming Diablo 3. And I was like, that is awesome. I love that the world has come to that point. Well, that part of the world. Some parts of the world suck, but I love that part of the world. Okay. I think this was the impossible ranked one. So this is tied with the top challenge I've done so far. Is it bath time, Chip? Terms of service? down. New boss stage. He just got some new abilities, I'm not sure what. So I'm mind controlling one of these guys with the aura, so to see if I get the aura. I do! It's on my tank! Nom 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 nom, my aura. That's rad. That's good to know. And we throw 6 bear traps out at a time now. I mind controlled that guy while his projectile was in mid-flight and the red circle went away, but it did still damage the elemental. So you can't really use that as a clutch save or anything. Back. Oh, she got dazed when she stepped forward to cast the spell. Oh, that angle again. Anything coming from the south? No, they haven't used those southwest portals in a while. Alright, let's turn up the game speed. The last one? That's it. Sweet. Alright, so we just unlocked Life Leech 3 Enchant. 10% life stealing, basically. Yeah, the double bows are so good. 9k damage, she did 11. That's 20k together. Alright. Wow, we just cleared a lot of the challenges. So tomorrow we could, if we want to, do Tower Guardians and Elemental Golems. I haven't even touched Elemental Golems. Alright, actually, well, I think the reward is stuff. I mean, the gold will be nice. The gold will be nice. Some of this stuff is, like, this enchant, I think I've already got that. Reduce all negative effects by 50%. Oh, that's neat. Alright, so here, what I'm gonna do is save right here. And this is weird. The save files are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, just the order of it is throwing me off. Enchant the bow now? Let me take a look. Let's see. Let's see, ranged. I mean, these are my options. Increase total... Oh, you gonna fight me? Increase total weapon damage by 20%. Weak knockback. Enemies stagger a bit when hit. Reduce enemy elemental resistance. We've already got that on someone else and it says it doesn't stack. Life drain. Maybe I should do life drain so that she can just hit people with thorns? Ephemeric chains is awesome. Slow, daze. She really doesn't need mana. I mean, I guess total weapon damage by 20% would be the big thing. And that's only a tier 1 enchant. Yeah, let's do that. More damage. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna save there. And we will pick back up here tomorrow. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. It is a pleasure having you here. That's what makes this fun. And if you're new to my stream, I stream every single night from at least 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. And please consider hitting that follow button if you haven't already, so that you can easily see when we're online in the future. And at the end of every stream, we always raid somebody else. So I'm going to look for any other streamers currently doing RPGs that are similar to this to raid. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds and we're all gonna bomb into one of their channels just to put a big smile on their face. And if you don't like what you see, you don't have to stay. That's up to you. But let me just say, looks like I'm the only person doing Tower of Time. What a shock. Alright, let me look at Divinity. That's the other one we've done a lot of recently. And let me see what we got. Ow! You got me good that time. Jesus. Okay, here's someone with a face cam. I like the face cams. Here's someone with a face cam that I don't think I have rated before. So, I'm going to end it there. So, hope y'all have a good night. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. And the raid will start in just a minute. Peace.